Hey guys, Blackwing337 here, coming at you with a deck profile for the first time. I thought it'd be fun to make a deck profile of my Ice Barriers deck, so yeah, let's give it a shot. Pretty much just going to run through these here. This, for the most part, is the final product of my Ice Barriers deck. I'm still trying to make it a little more efficient, and I still have to get 7 more cards to actually complete the deck, but once I do, yeah, this should be all set. By the way, if you guys have any of the cards I need, which I'll mention later on, please feel free to let me know if you want to do some trades, because I'm definitely willing to trade for them. Anywho, here we go. So, first we got here is 1 Blaze, Defender of the Ice Barrier. He's pretty much just general draw power for the deck. Then we have 3 Prior of the Ice Barriers. Main key support card for the deck. Makes special summoning really easy from the grave. We got 2 Gantala, beat stick of the deck. Fantastic effect. During every single end phase, he can special summon any Ice Barrier from a graveyard onto the field. Only 1 at a time, though. So we got 2 of him. Then we have 2 Strategists, more draw power, and also he allows you to send cards from your hand into the grave that you need to get into the grave, like Gantala usually. Then we have 3 Elemental Hero Ice Edge. He's basically just the bait that I use for summoning my Elemental Hero Ab-Zero, because he is incorporated into this deck along with Miracle Fusion. So yeah, got 3 of him. Then I've got 1 Spellbreaker. Don't really need her as much for her effect. She's mainly just got a good defense, so she's good for protection, and also she makes really good synchro material. So yep. Then we have 2 Do Dark, and this deck sort of has its own little mini wetlands theme to it. I've only got 1 wetlands. I've got 2 of the Do Dark and 2 Cryomancer, mainly just because 1, they're good tuners, and 2, when they're put on with wetlands, they're amazing beat sticks, and Do Dark himself can attack directly with 2400 attack. So yeah, he's fantastic. I used to use him more, but since I've been adjusting the deck, I sort of shrunk him and the wetlands theme down a little bit more. Then I have 2 Samurai. He's the strongest 4-star lower beat stick of the deck, and he's also got his fun little suicide ability where he can get you an extra card, so he's a combination of beat stick and draw power. Then we have 2 Cryomancer. Same thing, beat stick, and then if there's another Ice Barrier in the field, he stops any level 4 or above from attacking, which is very, very good, especially when comboed with Do Dark. We got 2 Mother Grizzly. Allows me to search for pretty much any card in this deck, because the only non-water monster I have in this deck, once I get a hold of one at least, will be an Effectivator. Then we've got 3 Defender of the Ice Barrier. He is the main synchro material. So, yeah, that, and he's got the fantastic effect of stopping any monster with 1600 or more attack from attacking you. So yeah, he's really good. And then 3 of him. Next, we're on to the spells. Currently have Water Hazard. Allows me to special summon 1 level 4 or lower water monster if there's no monsters on my side of the field. We've got Wetlands, of course. Increases level 2 Aqua type water monsters and below by 1200 attack. 1 Monster Reborn. Staple. 2 Medallion of the Ice Barrier. I run 2 instead of 3, mainly just because I'd rather have room for an extra monster than I would for an extra medallion, though it's an extremely useful card. 1 Future Fusion. Gives you a chance to hopefully summon Ab-Zero, and also it feeds a bunch of the cards that you want in the grave into the grave from your deck. So that's really useful. This deck kind of centers around being able to special summon from the graves. 1 MST. 1 Big Wave, Small Wave. Really useful for summoning out Gantala from your hand if you have him stuck in there. 1 Heavy Storm. 1 Mirror Force. 1 Call of the Haunted. 1 Solemn Judgment. And 1 Torrential Tribute. And then that currently there is only 36 cards. I have my personal perfect deck is actually a total of 43. And the cards I'm missing are 3 Miracle Fusions. I'm missing a Moray of Greed, which I'm planning on ordering soon. I am missing, what was it? 1 Effect Veiler, who I'm going to be ordering soon. Or if someone's got a good trade for it, I'd definitely be willing to do that. I'm missing a Dark Hole, mainly just because I didn't buy one in the original low, because it's a bit more expensive. And, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... The last one I'm missing is, oh yeah, Dimensional Prison, also more expensive online. So if someone's willing to have any of those for trade, I would definitely I would definitely like them. So let me know if you have any of those. All right, then on to the extra deck. We currently have 1 Gungear. I would preferably like to have 2, but I'm going to go with 1 for right now just because it's easier to afford. 1 Duloran, mainly just a beat stick. I'm still trying to figure out how to work him well as a strategy. I've been told he's really good, though, so I keep him in there just in case. But, yeah, I need to look up some ways to use him. And if you guys have any ideas, let me know. But for the most part, I haven't actually had him really be useful yet in a duel. I have 3 Ab-Zeros. This card, seriously, is like the major beat stick of the deck. And, of course, you all know his effect. It's fantastic for clearing out the field and keeping your opponent kind of pinned down. 1 Gachi. Use them with Cryomancer and with Dewdark. Just good for defense and giving a little bit of a power boost. Utopia, for when I'm going up against those decks that like to lock down levels and such. He's a good beat stick. Plus he's also good defense since he can negate 2 attacks. Allied Justice, Decisive Armor. A lot easier to summon than Trish, believe it or not. And yeah, it's also a good beat stick. 3300 attack and defense. Stardust Dragon, staple. Thought Ruler Archfiend, one of my personal favorite synchros, just because of the fact that, yeah, he's a good beat stick and he helps you keep on earning life points over and over again. Catastor, sort of just have him floating in here right now because I've got extra space. Red Nova Dragon, also floating in here just because I have extra space. Red Dragon Archfiend, beat stick as far as 8 stars go. He's the strongest 8-star synchro I have in the deck. So yeah, I mainly just have him there as a beat stick. And then Blackwing Dragon, who's also just floating in here because he's also in my Blackwing synchro, or Blackwing extra deck. So yeah, I've got him floating in here, and he's also good for those few opponents you run up against that like to do nothing but effect damage to you all duel. But yeah, that is my current deck profile for my Ice Barrier deck. Like I said, if any of you happen to get a hold of either 3 Miracle Fusions, an Effect Veiler, a Dark Hole, a Dimensional Prison, or a Moray of Greed, let me know, because I would definitely be willing to trade for them. My trade binder is also on the channel. Just go ahead and look for the most recent one. And yeah, that's my deck profile. Hope you liked it. If you get it, or if you have any comments for me, please feel free to post them down below. And yeah, that's it. Have a nice day, guys.